Hello and welcome back to Rimworld Tribal to Noble. So, last episode we dealt with the first of the two mech clusters we were expecting. Let's have a look at the quest. We have 10 days to go. The next cluster could arrive at any point during that period, I think. So there's no guarantee it'll arrive today. So, what do we need to do? One thing that we've got that's a bit of a problem is that we have 3 prisoners in one room. That increases the chances that they're likely to prison break. Now, Ian is our guy we're looking after for the quest. Paul and Emma we got from a raid in the last episode. We might be recruiting one of these, we'll see how it goes. We could potentially make this a prison. And then if I boot Ian out of this bed, he will get transferred over to there. That reduces the likelihood a little bit, I think. So if I make that a medical bed, Ian will have to get up. And then someone should transfer him soon. Let's speed up a little bit. Now another issue we have is that our corpse room is full. So we should probably deal with that. Let's get Pixie. And hopefully we have something fiery in here. I think we actually got rid of our incendiary launcher by accident in the last episode, or a couple of episodes ago. I think we should still have some Molotovs. I'm drawing a blank at the moment though. There they are. Okay, Pixie, grab the Molotovs. Okay, and come over here. Okay, let's try and do this without burning Pixie, hopefully. That should be enough. We can let you go. I'd much rather you didn't. Fine. Eat it while standing in the doorway, why not? Okay, you can go. We'll lock this door so nobody goes in. Suspicion that horse was about to walk in there then. Okay, so we need to remember to give Pixie a gun back when she gets up. We also popped this cluster and we could open these caskets. I'm a bit reluctant to do that at the moment because we've still got prisoners. We'll maybe wait until we've dealt with these guys first. Let's give Ian a table. He should be quite happy in there. It's a good room. Somewhat impressive barrack. Spacious interior. Yeah, he's getting a couple of buffs off that room. He'll be able to have a table to eat at now, so his needs should be met. Okay. Visitor. Bringa Catanulotron. Catanulotron. Some of the names this game comes up with. Okay, so how are we for stone blocks? We've got 150 granite. Okay, good. I'm going to make some more. And if we are planning on recruiting people, we're going to need more bedrooms. So I think Paul is the one we're interested in recruiting because he has trigger happy and tough and some quite nice stats. Emma, not so much. I mean, if she had better stats, I'd probably take her. The psychopath's fine. That's not really an issue. In fact, it can actually be useful in some situations. Brawler's good. She gets a melee +4, melee hit chance +4. What might make a good meleeer? We could potentially recruit her. If we're going to pop this, there might be a couple of recruits here as well. So we should probably think about bedrooms. Now, the barn can become a bedroom, although it would be a little bit wasteful because we have this space over here. The bedroom only needs to be 6 wide. So we'd have this sort of unused area at the back here. Alternatively, we could keep this as a bedroom, a large bedroom, which could be a royal bedroom again. Quite often when royals are visiting, they bring troops with them, so this may be required as a barrack. And we're keeping all our royal things in one sort of area. That sort of works. I was considering putting a corridor along here, but I don't think we gain anything from that really. So let's assume we're going to keep that room the same size. We'll build these 2 bedrooms. So let's mine out this stuff. And let's get this in position so I can figure out where I want my doors to go. So there and there. And we need to remove the animals from that area. So clear. Falling animals, don't want you here. And animals generally, we don't want you here. Okay, that gives a little bit of option. Couple of bedrooms here. Close this area off at the back here, so that all becomes indoors. The barn could move out. I mean, for now, I guess we could put it here or over here. That might be a good spot. In fact, over there's probably a good spot because then they're less likely to walk through here all the time. They'll be more likely to take this route. But they're okay where they are for now. Animal disease. Mare 4's got the flu. Who's dealing with it? And I think one of our prisoners got the flu as well. Is it Paul? I think it was Emma, but she seems to have recovered. That's good. This will also allow us to get rid of quite a lot of this cloth in carpeting. It's been sitting there for ages, taking up lots of room. We're not really using it for much. All this stuff out. I don't know about putting the corridor along here. I mean, it seems a little redundant. You'd need this to access these 2 bedrooms, but this bit here, I'm not sure what we gain, particularly if we can just go out this way anyway. The other option is we add rooms here of some kind in the future, and then we run the corridor around those rooms. This could be another storage potentially for, you know, so we can separate weapons from fabrics or whatever. So, I mean, we could have a second storage room here. I don't know. This bit of corridor is kind of annoying me a little bit because it doesn't serve a huge amount of purpose. It's a very minor shortcut. Forgot to give Pixie her gun back. You're forgetting that. Quest available, the Furious Donkeys. Caspus Panos, a consul of the refugee Imperium, is bored. She wants to observe how backward people like you deal with the deadly threat. To satisfy her desire, her servants will release a pack of 17 man-hunting donkeys to attack you. Consul was observed via high-altitude drone. In return, she'll send you transport pods containing 103 plasteel, 269 silver. Well, the silver's nothing to write home about. The plasteel, how are we for plasteel? We've got 165. I don't think that's a very good deal, really. 17 man-hunting donkeys, that's basically going to wipe out all our traps and cause us some hassle. And all we really want is the plasteel, and 103 isn't much. Yeah, I'm not convinced by that. I'm going to allow that door again now. So we have a headless corpse lying in our kill box. Remember to cut all these plants again. One day I'll work out how to do this automatically. Blue and Stallion 2 has now formed a bond, and she's named it Gung Ho. Nice name. Okay, while I remember, Pixie, let's give you your gun back. Masterwork, that's the one. Okay, let's have a look at these rooms. Let's sort the power out first. That will do. And we want some lamps. It probably wouldn't hurt to have a lamp in here. I mean, it speeds up tending and things. Why not? Let's give them a lamp as well. Okay, and now we can carpet them. Floors. Cream carpet. I'd also like to get this geothermal up and running, remove our dependency on wood. I mean, we could potentially run the cable around. It'd be better to run it through, although then if you get a zut, it is potentially an issue. Actually some steel there. Maybe mine this a little bit and see how much room we have. If we can make this a convenient passageway, that would be useful for running a cable through. It's a bit more vulnerable if we run it around the outside. Quest expires. Yeah, the Furious Donkers. I don't think we're going to take that. We'll let that expire. And another quest expires. Shelter for Nobles. Yeah, again, we'd need a royal bed. We don't have the gold. Well, we have 100 gold. But we'd also need... Let's have a look. What are your requirements? Bedroom. A 30 tile room with a royal bed, so that requires 50 gold. And a drape, which we could build. A grand throne, we don't have that. All fine floored, we don't have that, and we don't have the cotton for it. 6 columns, we don't have that. Piano, we haven't researched that. Yeah. I'm not 100% sure how the throne thing works. Whether they share a throne room. Whether a visiting count would require a throne room. I'm not entirely sure. We have a throne room, but it's assigned to Komodo. I think at one point, every throne had to be in its own room. I believe that's changed in a recent patch to allow you to have more than one throne per room. But a grand throne requires 75 gold. So we don't have enough gold for that and a royal bed. We're missing research. There's no way we can take the quest at the moment, but we need to start building towards that because I do want to take that kind of quest at some point. Let's tidy these floors up a little bit. And we can build some beds. And end tables. And dressers. Now I'd like Gizmo to no, sorry, construction is Wally, isn't it? 15. I want Wally to build the bed, please, Blue. You can build the other things. Can you build that? Only a normal. Only a good. That's really disappointing, Wally. And you want a plant pot. And we can turn the lights off. But we're set up now for 2 more colonists. Let's have a look at this roof situation. And we might be able to get through here. A lot of steel. We are low on meat. Let's sort that out. There's a mega sloth. There's quite a lot of ibex. Cougar, where are you? Yeah, you're a little worrying. Okay, so let's get Geyser and Blue and Komodo and Pixie. You guys come over here. Let's take care of this cougar, and we'll get the mega sloth as well. Okay, and where's the mega sloth? All the way down there. Looks like the cougar's been rampaging around here from all the corpses. Okay, good. The red fox isn't too much of a worry. Is it still producing? It's still producing ambrosia. That's been going a long time, that one. Yeah, shelter for nobles is about to expire. Nothing much we can do about that. Animal disease. How's Mare 1 doing? Blue miner. 70% immune. Yeah, you're fine. Emma. You're fine. Okay. How's your reduction going? They have very, very high resistance. 55, 32. He's the one we're interested in. Emma, not so much, but again, you know, we could take her. I mean, one thing I've found with this game is that quite often colonists that on paper aren't the best colonists end up being really good. It isn't always the case, obviously. You can get terrible colonists, but I've had colonists before where you know, technically they're a very poor colonist if you go by the stats, but they turned out to be like a critical pawn that was really useful. Okay, how's this going? That's quite the steel deposit. Okay, we're starting to hit Overhead Mountain there. Mind that. Be nice to get through here and then patch it up properly. And our second mech cluster's arrived. Okay. This is a bit more interesting. So this has a mortar shield. Only one scary turret, but 5 mini sluggers. It's a sun blocker. There's a capsule with mystery box of goodies in there, or baddies rather. A mech assembler which is currently dormant. Okay, so this doesn't seem to have a proximity detector, and it doesn't have a countdown activator, so it's actually it will remain dormant, I think, until we attack it. Okay. Now, should we want to attack it? These 3 will absolutely decimate all of that. These unstable power cells explode quite viciously. That would chain react with these other 2, which would then explode. I would imagine it would take out most of this stuff. Maybe not that. Maybe not that. But definitely that, and probably most of these turrets. So our best bet... I mean, they're well protected from over here. If we were over here, we'd just get pummeled by mini sluggers. That's not really very dangerous while that's in the way. Also, as soon as you activate it, this will pop. The safest way of playing that is with mortars. Although there's a mortar shield, we do have EMP grenade shells. So if we EMP shell first to bring down the mortar shield, and then quickly follow with some high explosive shells, if we can get any damage on one of these 3, we'd take out that entire section, and that's most of the danger gone then. Okay, I mean, there's no immediate rush. As far as I can tell, this isn't going to activate anytime soon. Yeah, everything's dormant. Okay. Yeah, it's looking like we're going to be able to get straight through here. We can potentially... block it up a little bit, run a cable through. I'm not sure we could use this space as particularly useful for much. I mean, we could put the barn in there. Assuming that's not overhead mounting, this has worked out really well. We can stick our geothermal there, add some protection to protective wall, but then we can run a cable straight through. Okay, we are having some power issues. Checking my temperatures. Temperatures are good. Yeah, I'm not sure what those power issues were about. Shack of goodies. Yeah, neurotrainer. It would have been nice to get that, honestly. But a cluster for a social neurotrainer. I mean, these are worth about 500 or 600 silver. Not really worth it. How are we doing on recruitment? Where am I? Prisoner. 28. It's going to be a while yet. You're going to take forever. In fact, we might just release you because that's The other one I wasn't that interested in taking anyway. We get a tiny relationship gain if we release her. It's going to take like days and days and days to get her down. And frankly, she's not really worth it. And she's increasing the risk of a prison break. So let's release Emma. Okay. Now the other prisoners should now get a boost from that. Prisoner released +2. Somehow Ian knows about it even though he didn't witness it, but he's getting a +2. Okay, I think I'm about out of time. We will deal with this in the next episode. If we play it right with the mortars, we can take this out with very little trouble, I think. Mortars are notoriously bad for aiming though, so, I mean... And at the very least, we're going to get some mechanoids coming at us. There's none out and about, but that will drop a few. One, two, three. Could be a centipede. And we'll also try and get our new geothermal up. Sort this tunnel out. Yeah. Okay. It's looking promising. If you enjoyed that, guys, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you next time. Cheers.